Hello again, my wonderful friends. I've missed you so, and I hope that you've missed me as well. So much so that there are planes flying overhead, which are disrupting my speech right here. But, nevertheless, I know it's been a while, and I need to make an announcement to start. I apologize for making this announcement, but I am probably not going to be around for a while, and this is going to be the last video that I make for quite some time, probably. Possibly ever, but hopefully not. So yes, this is going to be the final installment that is recorded, although there are a couple of videos that I have not yet posted, so those will be posted in the near future. But for the time being, this will be the last installment of Beastly Reviews. How sad. But nonetheless, we're going to go out with a bang. If you recall, my previous video was on the New Gen Arena, the crowdfunding special by the good folks at Mattel. Well, part 2 has finally arrived, and that is the Macho Man Randy Savage in his WrestleMania 10 attire. And, of course, his commentary look. So here is he in all of his macho glory. The Macho Man Randy Savage is here for the final installment of Beastly Reviews. Yeah, he is. And he's gonna tell you one thing for sure, and that's that the Beast loves you very much, and he's never gonna forget any of you. Alright, so, anyway, here is himself on the back of the package. Here is himself inside of the package. And now we are going to see himself out of the package. The lovely thing about these New Gen Arena figures is that they didn't feel the need to over-tape them like they do all these other... you didn't tape this, did you? You bastards, you taped it shut! Oh. Well, I guess it's only fitting, since this is the final installment, after all, that we begun with it, and we are going to end with my good friend, the tools of the trade, those bastards who never decided to give me a sponsorship. It's your fault that this is over. No, I'm just kidding, it's not their fault. It's not their fault at all. It is more the fault of the fact that I really need to stop purchasing wrestling figures and other toys of that variety for a bit. But, nevertheless, we're not going to talk about sad stuff today, at least not till the end. Right now, it's about Macho Man Randy Savage in his WrestleMania 10 commentator attire, yeah! So, here's himself in all of his macho glory. I hope the bastards didn't decide to put those plastic things that make it utterly impossible to remove the figure from the packaging. And it seems that they have not, so I'm very happy about that. There's himself in his Macho Man jacket, yeah, with tassels all about here, the quality of which is slightly suspect, but nonetheless, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, can they? So, removing the jacket, as now you see this newly molded bottom half right here with tasselage on both sides, and these are molded tassels. He already had the boot mold with the sort of laces in the background, because from the previous Ultimate release. But this... Okay, so... Beef number 1. There's no tasselage. It's sort of simulated tasselage on the sort of, you know, the cod piece bottom, if you will. See, there's sort of painting the effect there, whereas there's no actual tasselage right there. So that's going to be a loss of a point right there. It's going to be one demerit right there, good folks at Mattel. But otherwise, I'm impressed with the legs, at least. At least they tried with the painting, but still, if you really, really wanted to do this thing justice, you could have done the one piece with the, you know, with the actual tassel moldage on it, but you chose not to do that, so, nevertheless, what can we say to that? As the previous release, this one also comes with Angry Macho Man head, yeah! You don't want to see the madness in this case. No, you don't! Because when the madness looks like this, it's gonna be trouble for everybody around. Yeah, it is. So, there's that head. There's not one, but 2 cowboy hats. Regular ass style cowboy hat. Which, let's try that again. Regular ass style cowboy hat, which so far has been ill-fitting. I tried to mash it on right here. Let's see if it stays. Ill-fitting regular ass style Cowboy Hat. I'm just a glutton for punishment here. Let's see how well this actually... Alright, really mashed it on this time, and... Alright, it passes... Okay, but it's over his eyes, so, alright. So, enough of the regular-ass Cowboy Hat, and... Announcer-ass Cowboy Hat. This one might actually... hopefully stay on slightly better, but... It's, okay, so... I was putting it on backwards, that's not helpful. But no, this one has the microphone thing with the headset deal built right into the hat. So you can have regular-ass Randy or non-regular-ass announcer-ass Randy. So there's that. There's also... Whoopsie-doodle. There's also regular headset if you want to just have the madness chilling without the cowboy hat at the announce table, yeah. That's right, I'm in the middle of a match right now, but I'm taking care of my opponent so much that I don't need to be paying attention. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna do commentary for a while. You're gonna hear from the Macho Man tonight, yeah, yeah. So there's that. And it has not one, but two, count them, two classic, if I could find them, WWE/F style microphones, which would be this one with the previous older sort of... God, that's dark. There you go. No, it's still dark. It's still dark. Alright, so, can you see that? Alright, there. Slightly better. There you go. There. Sort of crooked style WWE logo on it. Comes with not one, but two announcer monitors. It comes, finally, with the finger point, which the previous installment did not have. But this one has it, so you can do the classic pose where he's going up to the top rope. Yeah, he's about to go upstairs. He's got the hand over the stomach. He's got the knees sort of bent, and he's just like, yeah, he's gonna go up to the top. It's time for the big elbow. Yeah, it is. So that was definitely an improvement right there. And he also comes with a t-shirt that is removable, unlike the previous version where the shirt was molded on. This one actually has the option to have it removed and have the Macho Man in all of his bare-chesterific glory. Not really huge on these crazy tassels right here. These are enormous. I sort of wondered if they'd look better if I sort of twisted them and knotted them off somehow. That would be very difficult. But it has these sort of cool guy-like side things. So there he is in all of his wonderful glory right here. Although, as we mentioned before, they really should have, molded the tassels on here and not sort of done a faux paint job. But I'm digging the black and white. Yeah, I am. I'm digging the black and white. It looks good on the Macho Man. Yeah, it does. I think it was supposed to be silver, but as evidenced by the cowboy hat. So, really, I'm not going to give them too many problems for that, because I'm already giving them a demerit for the very ill-fitting cowboy hat. So, there's that, and to top it all off, this also comes with an announce table, which is just a regular-ass table that sort of has this blue covering on it, which is actually really interesting because it sort of adds... Oh, it already broke. Well, there's some classic Mattel for you. No, I'm just kidding. It's supposed to break, actually. It's supposed to... it's a breakaway table, a breakaway announce table, but it comes with, as you can see, the regular-ass table, but it comes with this sort of over-cloth thing that makes it classic WWF style to match the style that they had back at WrestleMania 10, I believe. I'd have to go back in time and see if this is accurate, but I believe so, because Mattel's usually pretty good about these things. So you've got the announce table, and not one, but two. Count them, two. There's a lot of twos in this. Announcer chairs in the classic blue colour, the royal blue old WWF announcer colour. So, let's see what this bad boy looks like in all of its glory, with the Macho Man at the announce table, with the table and the chair and the... Okay, I'm sounding a bit like Big Bill Cosby. We don't want that. So, give me a moment. just the brief aside, there's one thing I did neglect to mention before, because, you know, I do those types of things, forgetfulness. It happens in old age. But I forgot to mention the sunglasses that you can see right there. He's wearing his sunglasses. Obviously, the eye of the madness. I stared into the eye of the madness, and it overtook me, and I didn't have a chance to give him his sunglasses. He put the sunglasses back on. The eye of the madness is contained. Yeah. So, the eye of the madness is apparently contained. So, I apologize for forgetting the sunglasses, but here is the announce table in all of its glory. The sort of, you know, the covering and the monitors and stuff. The monitors just sort of rest on top. There's no sort of, you know, internal, like, slats or anything to put them in. So, let's try this baby out and see just how, announcerific the Macho Man Randy Savage really is. There's the blue chair right there for him to sit upon, and there, he is indeed sitting upon the chair right now, looking like he is ready to call a match with all of his might. And here is the announce table itself, and it's the madness, Macho Man Randy Savage. Welcome to the final installment of Beastly Reviews, and the Beast is one of the great ones of all time. That's right, Daddy. And he loves every one of you very much, but this is the final installment. It's the end of the line for the Beast, the end of the line for Beastly Reviews. And there's no better way than to go out with the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah! So the fellows at Mattel, the folks, ladies and gentlemen at Mattel, did a tremendous job on this figure. You know how I feel about the codpiece sort of underwear part not having actual tassels molded on, just sort of painted simulatingly. So that's a demerit. The ill-fitting hat, sort of taken care of by the inclusion of the glued on, or glued inside rather, announcer headset. This stays on a bit easier than the other one. The other one you really have to mash down. But they really did a lot on this one. A lot of decor on this one. This jacket, the shirt, the fact that it comes with a bare chesterific option, the fact that it came with the finger point. All of this makes for a tremendous action figure. Ultimate Edition Randy Savage. New Gen Arena crowdfunding exclusive. I can't give this less than a 9 out of 10, in spite of the problems, because they really did an excellent job. There's so much included in this. This is just a tremendous outing. Now, if you enjoyed this outing, nevertheless, like, subscribe, Beastly Reviews Instagram, Beastly Reviews on YouTube, Beastly Reviews on Twitter, which is basically dead. And not that it really matters at this point, because it's going to be quite some time before you see me again. Although, like I did say, there are a couple of videos I haven't posted yet, so those will look for those in the coming weeks. But it is time now to say it's not goodbye forever, just for now. And I will miss each and every one of you. Thank you very much for watching my show. Thank you very much for watching Beastly Reviews. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for enjoying the videos. Thank you for being you. And fear not, if you ever look in the back of a retail store and you see a hulking presence behind you, and then out of nowhere, they're out of the way, it might be the Beast, because I'm still alive and well, and I am still going to be going about my business. But when you think that there's a product out there, if you think that there's some sort of service that needs reviewing, you might just have a Beast in your back pocket. Until next time, thank you very much for everything, and take care.